Hey y'all, Mr. Curtis here, and today we're going to be looking at line 168, more specifically the last four measures or the second line of line 168. So, reminder, those dots that are above or below these quarter notes, those are staccato dots. So if I take a look at measure, or the second measure of this line that we're looking at, we're looking at the second line down. If I ignored those staccato dots, it would sound like this. Everything would be super duper connected. And basses, check it out. You have a third position marking. That A, fourth finger, third position. D string. Okay, I'm gonna check my hands. But again, if there were no staccato markings, sorry, kind of missed the note there. But everything would be smooth and connected. But because there are staccato markings, I have to stop the bow in between each of these notes. There's a pause, there's a break, a separation in between each note. So be aware of that as you play these staccato marking quarter notes, and make sure your shadow bow reflects that, right? Like if I were going to shadow bow these, dun, 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 dun. There's a break or a stop in the bow between each direction change. Now that said, go through, count and clap, pizzicato, shadow bow, arco along this part. I have my MET set to 60. If you need to start by practicing it at 50 to get it down, that's perfectly fine. We're in the key of D major, F sharp, C sharp. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, and go, day. So basses, you're going to want to be really aware of that second to last measure because there's a couple shifts. So you have that fourth finger A shifted on the D string. That goes to your fourth finger D. And remember, C sharp, so that second finger needs to be in between the tips. Then when you go to the B, last of those eighth notes, you have to shift down to first position, fourth finger. Shifting down to that B. Be aware of that, and then everything's in first position from there on in. Nothing too complicated. But I would work that section a lot in your pizzicato before you ever put bow to string. Like until you have that part down, don't put bow to string. Otherwise, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.